Hi, it's Marco Brown. How do you determine child support here in Utah? Well, this is how we do it the vast majority of the time. We look at the parents, we see how many overnights they're going to share, essentially what their parent time arrangement is going to be. Then we combine that number with the gross monthly incomes of the parents for one full-time job. Not two jobs, one full-time job. And gross monthly income is the amount you get paid before taxes are taken out. So we take those numbers along with the number of kids, we put that into the Utah support calculator and it spits out a child support number. Now, both parents are technically going to have an obligation to pay child support, but only one parent is actually going to pay the other parent child support. So both have an obligation to spend money on their kids, but only one parent is actually going to pay the other parent the child support amount. Now, a lot of questions I get asked about this revolve around what happens if I have a second job in addition to my one full-time job. No, it's one full-time 40 an hour a week job. What happens if you have two part-time jobs? Well, you're going to combine those to create one 40 an hour a week job. What about bonuses? So if you receive bonuses from your job on a consistent basis, not once every 5 years, but once every year, once every quarter, then yes, that amount is going to be included in your gross monthly income. What about overtime? If you get overtime on a consistent basis, that overtime amount averaged out will be part of your gross monthly income. If you get overtime sporadically, once every 6 months, once every 3 months, very likely not. But if you're getting it every week, every month, then it's very likely to go into the gross monthly income calculation. And what if you own your own business? Well, this is a little bit different. This is actually much more complicated. Child support is usually fairly straightforward, it's just W-2s. But when you own your own business, way more complicated. What we do is we take gross receipts from the business, how much revenue, total revenue comes in, and then we subtract necessary expenditures from that. And necessary expenditures are not necessarily the tax write-offs that you get from the IRS. They may be, but a lot of those write-offs aren't actually necessary. It's just what Uncle Sam allows you to write off. So we go through and we look at what the necessary expenditures are. And the difference between those two numbers is your income. That's going to be your gross income. Then we make it the gross monthly income and we put that into the calculator. Like I said, it spits out a number, and that is what you pay in child support. So if you have questions about this and questions about how it's going to work in your divorce, give us a call. It's 801-685-9999, or visit us on the web, www.utdivorceattorney.com. Thanks, everyone.